What up? What up? Before the night end, I wanted to give you a quick tip for anybody out there who's working out and not seeing the results that you were hoping for. For anybody who's adapted to their program and they've no longer feeling fatigue of the muscle tissue, no longer feeling soreness after a workout, chances are you may want to check the variables of your program and start to decipher what's working and what's not, and start implementing some other things that may be more beneficial to the goal that you're trying to reach. So definitely, if you're not fatiguing the muscle groups fast enough, start looking at the variables in regards to training and training principles. Start looking at time under tension. Start looking at rest and recovery rates. If you're recovering faster after each set, maybe you need to actually go into the next set a lot faster so you can produce the level of muscle fatigue that you need for growth, and of course get over that hump of the plateau, because the body has already adapted to it. So I'm only stating this because I received a question from a young lady at the gym while I was working out, and I was logging in my book. I was logging in my weights and my repetitions. I log my full range of motion reps. I log my partial reps. I'm pretty much really attentive to my workout program, and I'm really tedious when it comes to writing my program and what I actually need, so I can know what my baseline is and know when I'm progressing, how I'm progressing, and what the next step would be after that. So she literally asked me, does it help, that I'm writing my workouts down? And I said, of course. If you're not writing down what you're doing, chances are you don't know where you're going to be able to go, and you don't know if you're going to be progressing or not. Day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, those are times of what we call microcycles, macrocycles, and mesocycles. These are lengths and periods of time of training. And if you don't know exactly what you started with and what you're ending with, then there's no way to really tell your growth. I mean, of course, you can look in the mirror and say, "Hey, I think I got more, more definition, or I think I've accumulated more muscle, or I think I've gotten a little bigger, or certain body parts may have gotten bigger." But if you're not logging in your workouts, you don't really know if you're progressing or not. So she actually wanted to know if that was working, because she was no longer feeling fatigue after her workouts, and she noticed that I was doing pretty much a high intensity training method, and it was similar to hers. So the difference between mine and hers was that I take less time in between my sets, less rest in between my sets, and I'm focusing on one muscle group at a time, rather than what we call active rest for a superset, where you would say work out one muscle and then work the opposing muscle for the next set, so you can give that muscle time to regroup and recover. That would most likely stagnate you after a while. If you're constantly always doing that, you're going to need a little more strenuous to that muscle that you are targeting. So what I recommended to her was to jump off the supersets and maybe go into the next set faster. Don't allow the body to recover. Keep the blood into the muscle tissue and the filaments, so you can actually produce more blood into the muscle groove, into the muscle filaments, so you can actually expand them. And then what we call creating of a hyperplasia, what we call expansion of a cell, and then combustion of a cell, and then splitting of it to make another cell. So if you're not doing that, chances are you're going to plateau. So for anyone who's not seeing their results, they're working out and not fatigued, and they're doing the same workout or a different workout, whatever the case may be, if you're confusing yourself too much in regards to looking for a workout to cause a certain stimulus for a feeling you're looking for, chances are you're never going to get it. Start focusing on training properly, writing your programs down, and then taking a little bit less rest in between your sets, so you can actually tear down that muscle tissue and fatigue it faster. Okay. So that's the goal to anybody out there who's looking for results. If you're not getting the results you need, if you're plateauing, if you're not feeling sore, check your workout routine, check the dynamics of it, check your rest in between sets, find out what's going on and what you need to implement to make that result you're looking for attainable. Okay? Peace.